Good morning, everybody. Just checking, we are up and running. It looks good on my end. Hopefully it feels good on yours. That was a little stupid. It's all good. Hey, how are you? Welcome to our Tuesday class. We're here today for lymph support bounce. So none of these words are easy to say with my fun Invisalign. Not for vanity, for function. Nobody likes braces, just gonna say that much. We're here for lymph support bounce. We're gonna start with a stretch. I need it, you might also need it. We're gonna do a little lymph warm up and then we're gonna bounce. So I hope you're ready for all three of those things. If you're new here, my lymph support formats are a little slower in cadence, a little more focused on movement versus cardio output, though you will raise your heart rate, and a little more focused on just getting the circulation going. And if that means that you want something harder, those exist in the playlist. And if you want something more easy, looking for a beginner bounce, there's one that I did last week. So it would be the bounce class before this one. I invite you to take a gander and enjoy yourself. All right, I've got your chat up, Good Morning Joy and Indigo, and I'm going to start by flipping my rebounder up on its side. Now, if you have a Bellicon, you can do this pretty easily. It's very light. If for any reason this is not your jam, then please feel free to use a wall or a countertop, the back of your couch if you're at home, something like that, all right? We're gonna start with our hands on the legs, on the wall, on the countertop, and as always, just continue to take good care of yourself. This should feel good, not punishing, especially this format. We're gonna start to hip hinge forward, and then come all the way up. I need a pretty good hamstring stretch today, so we'll do a little of this at the beginning and then at the end. As I'm hip hinging, I like to use the legs of the rebounder to just draw my shoulder blades together, open my chest. If you've got flexible shoulders, you might want to drop your chest down a little bit more. You can always bend your knees. But this hip hinge is kind of an overlooked mechanic. We'll do two more of these because the hip hinge is so important for balance and also for rebounding, honestly. Last one. Good, all the way up. I'm taking my right foot forward, my left foot back into a nice long stretch here. So kind of tuck your tail under, open up your hip flexor in the front, and then we're gonna shift back and forth. I'm gonna hop that back foot in. So we're gonna add that hip hinge, pull your toes up so you get a nice calf stretch, bend your knee forward, stretch your hip, and maybe your calf on the opposite leg. Good, excellent. Whew. So, all right, all my plant people out there, I have an avocado plant that I planted since, from the seed of an avocado that I ate in my belly. And it's done well. I've got a good stem, but I keep growing leaves and losing leaves, growing leaves and losing leaves. And I'm guessing that it's not quite humid enough. Here's our last one. But I'm welcoming any and all suggestions because this is the one that I have not been able to conquer. And as you can tell, I've conquered quite a bit of them. All right, let's go to the other side. Flex, pull back. But with this one, it's like I have two little leaves and they're doing great. And then within a couple days, they'll get dry and kind of fall off, which is disappointing for me. And yes, I'm watering it and I'm humidifying it. It just doesn't seem to want to thrive. Also, it's an avocado plant in Chicago. We're not confused about the miracle that I'm asking to happen on this. Good. All right, let's do one more back and forth, just getting those ankles, those hips, your back nice and warm. We're gonna step back into that flat back position one more time. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Reach your arms nice and long. And then we're just gonna round the spine, open up the back, and then reach through your chest. And then lift your chest up to the top. So try to find a nice back bend here as much as you got. The thing about lymph is it really likes when you are warm and mobile and have a lot of fluid in your joints that help. So your blood flow, your lymph flow, your what's called synovial fluid in your joints, all of these fluid systems, when they're mobile, they are much more happy. Let's do one more. Good. and then roll all the way up through your spine. Okay, the last thing we're gonna do is something called the Big 6. We've done this before. We're gonna hop up on the rebounder in just a second. So all you need to do is stand. I'm gonna turn my music up a little bit because I wanna hear it. All right, so we are gonna start at your collarbones. You're just gonna give them a really gentle rub. This is kind of how we prepare the lymph for a little more flow. So we did a little warmth, and now we're gonna just open up some channels. Very gentle, and if for any reason, if you have lymphedema or any lymph issue that your doctor or healthcare provider has said like, hey, don't mess with it, you can just bop right along, okay? After you've done that about 10 times, pat about 10 times. Good, then we're gonna go just below your ear, kind of on your throat here. Again, some circles, some spirals. I just like to do about 10 circles. A little pat, 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 pat. Then we're gonna go over to your right armpit, and you're just giving it a little rub. It's just like, I think of it like giving the dog a good boy pet. You're such a good boy. He's sleeping. Good. So 10 times, 10 little pats, gentle, nothing too intense. This, by the way, is Dr. Perry Nicholson's Big 6. I'm doing it the way that I like to do it. It doesn't differ too much, and you can't really deviate too far, but it's important to give credit where credit is due. Pat, pat, pat. Next, we go above and below the belly button. Rub, rub, rub. Get it going. Pat, pat, pat. And all of these different places are where, our lymph flows, and we have little kind of exits off the highway to move into places. Now we're gonna go to our hip folds, 10 little rubs, and then little pat. This is so easy, and you can do it every day as long as you haven't been told not to, okay? Behind the knees. Also, I find that it really gets my body kind of awake. Pat, 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 pat. All right, friends, you ready? I'm gonna pull up these tights. Get up on this rebounder. It took, like a minute for us? And it's a really, really simple way to go. If you can't tell, I had some changes in this studio, so I'm looking at everything. All right, come on up on your rebounder. I wanna make sure everything's spaced out. This studio will never be finished. I'll be ready to move out of it at some point in time, and I'll be like, wait, maybe if we move this here, it'll be better. All right, we're in a health bounce. We're just a little wider than hip width distance apart. We're dropping our tailbone down, super heavy through the heels. Wide. If you are wearing shoes, just make sure you can spread your toes out. So you're just nice and buoyant and you feel grounded. When we're doing our health bounce, it's really about pushing down. A lot of people think bouncing is about jumping up. This is about using your muscles to push down. So bend your knees. We want to feel that we've got a nice amount of control from front body to back body. So a lot of times I picture just like a little ball in my pelvis. I'm just hugging around her from both the front and the back. It's not about tight abs, it's about feeling supported, like you have choices. Like you could pick up a leg and you wouldn't fall off the rebounder, yeah? All right, so keep this health bounce going. Let's roll our shoulders up to go back. And again, we're gonna get a little more motion in our neck and shoulders. After we just worked it, reverse, back to front. Good. All right, I see a couple of people in the viewing. If you're here, at some point, let me know where you're from, yeah? Let's reach your arms forward and back. You can bring them just down by your side if you like. Getting those shoulders warm is one way to help kind of our hips and shoulders coordinate a little better. Good. Bring them forward. We're gonna bend the elbows, pull them back, back, back. So we haven't even left the mat yet, and we're moving, yeah? Never discount the power of a health bounce. A health bounce is just as good as a leaving the mat bounce, all right? Bring it to the side, little coordination. Up and down, other side. Up and down, up. And good. I always describe my warm-ups as like what I need, which is true. What I need to get my brain online, what I need to get my body online. But as a woman of a certain age, it matters. Let's go both arms up. Getting your body not only physically, but mentally just awake and alive and ready to rock. It matters to me. Let's go 4. Good. 3, 2. All right, we're gonna go 1 forward, 1 back. So we're gonna go up and out. You got it. Totally non-invasive coordination. How do we feel about that? Good. All right, now I'm gonna mess with you a little bit. Can you do 1 arm at a time, just the right? Up and out, now the left. Oh, if you have to let go of the bounce, don't worry about it. Just getting that brain online. She's important. Good, up. Good, 2. Nice job. 1. Good, reach it out all the way out. Thumbs down. Thumbs up to go back. Thumbs down. Thumbs up to go back. Couple more. Good. Rolling from the shoulder joint all the way down to your fingertips. It's gonna be a good day. Now just the right thumb down and then reverse. Keep going. And reverse, twist. Good, that's it. Give me 4 more. And 3, and 2, and 1. All right, lower those arms, shake out those hands. We're gonna calm the bounce down. We're gonna lift our right heel and put it down. Lift it up and put it down. If you wanna just do the heel, no bounce, that's definitely there for you, okay? Here we go. Lift it, press it down. Lift it, press it down. 2 and 2. Hopefully that makes sense to some of us. 4 more, 4. Now when you're lifting that heel, push through your toes so you still have a half foot on the ground, yeah? Last one, we're gonna switch, lift the left heel up, push it down. Good. All right, we must have hit the algorithm right today. Thank you for coming and joining. I hope you'll stick around. We got lots of different classes on the docket. Good. 4 more times. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 2. Good. All right, we're gonna do 2 and 2. 2 on the right. Lift and lower again. Other side. Lift and lower. Up. Do it again. 2. And again. Last one. Up. Good. Can we do 1 and 1? Lift and lower, and left and lower, and right and lower and left. Let's take this 4 more times. I know some of you are working on coordination. Again, I cannot say enough how beneficial this is in addition to the other bouncing, but what we're gonna do now is take out the middle bounce. Right foot, left foot. Here we go. Right foot, left foot. Right foot, left foot. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5. So this is leading us into one of my favorite steps just to get up here. It's a bounce balance, all right? We're gonna take out the middle completely in the center and then move it side to side in 4, 3, ready, set, go. Boom. All right, so it's kind of like a little jog. Our toes have still yet to leave the mat, but we're getting ready to pretty soon, yeah? All right, can you bend your knees a little more? Can you start to push through your heels a little deeper? So as you're pressing through, you want to feel that your legs are stretching those bungees down. That was really intense, sorry. Stretching those bungees down. I don't know what that was. But I think, you know, when we're working on strengthening, we want to have that energy. So take it down a little bit more. Can you bend your knees? And keep pushing. And for those of you who are new to the channel, what you just heard is the Chicago Brown Line L train, although today it's green. Good. All right, so we're getting a tempo switch, right? We're gonna play a little bit. Can you hear it? Doon, 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 doon. So as you hear that downbeat, that drum beat, I want you to bend your knees a little more, get a little closer to the mat, and start to push those heels into the bungees on the downbeat. Ready? Go. Push. That clap was also aggressive. Good. There we go for 4. Now we're gonna start to raise our heart rate a little bit with this one. 2. We're gonna do doubles, 2 each side. Here we go. 2, 2, boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 1, 2. You got it. Great work, everybody. Hopefully you're starting to breathe a little heavier, and that's all good. Go ahead, back to singles. All right, listen, we're gonna walk our feet in a little closer to the center, roll to the ball of the foot. This one's called tiptoe. All right, still connected with the toes on the mat. Are you ready? Go into doubles. 2, 2, 2. I'm just realizing these leggings look like my knees are knocking together. They're not. I might have to change them later. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to singles. All right. Can you bend your knees a little more? Almost like you're in a tiny little squat as you're doing this. Pushing through those heels. 8. To finish out this little sequence, we're gonna go single, single, double. Here we go. Single, single, double. Single, single, 2 pushes down. You got it. All right. If you're feeling at all like you want a little more challenge, first I'm gonna ask you to imagine that the ceiling just dropped down 2 inches and you don't want to bop your head. Can you go a little more? You're gonna get those great muscles around your knee that help with support. Good. Back to singles, keep it low. Right into those legs. There we go. Working on a little bit of strength, endurance, and of course circulation. 8, 7, 6. Okay, are you ready? Stay with tiptoe or go to march. Marches are like the sneakiest one because it feels like I'm not doing anything. But as you can feel, after tiptoes, we're starting to invite up the rest of the upper leg, and we can really feel them if we want to, yeah? Keep it going. You got it. 8. We're gonna take this out, out, in, 4, 3, 2, go. There we go. Think of moving out from your upper thigh, from your outer hip. You got it. Breathe. Good. 1 more in the center, march. Good. All right, we're gonna take 1 more variation of this march. It's gonna stomp, 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 stomp. Good. That's it. Push and push, keep going. Now remember, it's easy to tap out to the edge of your mat. There's more resistance there. If you need to tap, tap away. But if you wanna move and work a little more, push the bungee, push the bungee, push the bungee. I feel like that Pamela Punkin, ride the witch's broom, right? Just push the bungee. It gets weird in here, y'all. Give me 8 more, 8 and 7 and 6 and 4. 3, 2, we're having a 5. All right, give me a little high bounce, whatever you like. Oh, if you're watching your heart rate, let's check in. We wanna be approaching, if not in the work zone. We're gonna do a quick water break because our hydration is key. And we're gonna go for it a little more, all right? So we've done quite a bit of marching in single leg. All right, thank you for being here, everybody. I appreciate it. Let's come back into our tiptoe, yeah? We're gonna take this tiptoe into a low jog. Your options are keep it in a tiptoe, work into a march, or join me in a low jog in 4, 3, 2, let's go. Lift those heels and toes, actually. Just pushing down through the soles of your feet. Number 1 rule when we start to leave the mat, don't lean back. There ain't nothing back there for you except for a really temperamental piece, Lily, for me. You can really, motivate yourself to stay forward if you put your cacti behind. I don't recommend it though, just in case. All right, feeling good? See if you can lift those knees to hip height. Good, again, without leaning back. There's something here What it is if you lean back, you don't have to use your hips as much and lift your knees as high. I'm just calling you in gently. But if you stay forward, you have to work that pencil break, yeah? Let's go. If you stay forward, you work your core a little more. You work your balance a little better. You work your hips a lot better. Good. All right, right now we're at a hip level, maybe higher, run. We're gonna take this hip level run out to a V. These always feel awkward. Just another position for your hips, okay? Enjoy it. Bring that knee right up to hip level. I know after I go for a little while, I sometimes stop lifting my knees high. Good. All right, 4 front, 4 to the V. Go, 4. Out to the V and front. Can you lean forward a little more? That's it. Just think of your ribs and hips staying together. To the V. Good, front. Thank you, Patty. Welcome. Woo. We've got our regular crew here, and I think some new ones. We're here on Tuesdays currently at 9 a.m. All right, last 4. Good. Take it to bounce balance, side to side. All right, let those arms swing. Just nice and easy. How do you feel? Oh, we're doing just beautiful right now. On time, in body. Okay. So let's come back into center. We're gonna make our stance just a little more narrow than we started with here. All right, we're gonna start to work on some rebounds, which is the vocab for a jumping jack, basically. So bend those knees. Remember that elbow bend we did before. We wanna start pulling back. So you're in a health bounce. Closed chain. I want you to push, 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 push. Just get the rhythm. And if you are ready, let's start to leave the mat. Ready, set, go. Bump, 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 bump. I don't know if I was ready there. All right, remember, hold that ball, breathe, and push down. Don't worry about how high you're going. Good. 4, 3. If you're jumping, if you're bouncing off the mat, bring it back down to the mat. Pull it. All right, we're building. We're gonna take our legs sliding open. 4, 3, open to stay. Good. Oh, more resistance out towards the edge of the mat, so push harder through those legs. All right, stay here or leave the mat. Good. Always up to you. Benefit in both ways. We all get a participation trophy in this class. There are no winners. I was working with one of my health coaching clients the other day, and I said, well, let me ask you a question. Like, what does the trophy look like for being the most well? They were being a little bit intense. We needed to reel it back a little bit, and they got it. There is no trophy. Presence, some joy, it's a break from the world around us. That's the present. 4, 3, all right, we're gonna bring our legs together. Keep bouncing if you're bouncing, or slide if you are not. Give me 4, 3, 2, open it up. 8. That's it. Heels and toes landing evenly. Good. Bring it in for 4. 4, 2, open. 4, 3, 2, again. 4, 3, 2, open it up. 4, 3, 2, a little bit faster. 1, 2, 3, and open. And close. And open. And close. And open. And close. Last time. 2, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Are you with me? Good. Open and close. Open and close. We're gonna finish this song, whether you're sliding your feet out and in or bouncing. Let's go to singles. Go, go. That's it. Water break coming soon. You've got it. Are you breathing? Good. Let's see, are we there? Almost. Good. Let's give it 8 more counts. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2. We're landing out. Bounce balance. Yeah. All right. Bring your heart rate down a little bit. Slow your breathing down, but keep moving. We're gonna shift our weight over onto the right leg. So push it down. All that weight's over there, hip over knee over ankle. All right, we're gonna tap this left leg in, out. It's a lot of control, but a little less cardio output. Find it. Good. We do it a little bit faster. Here we go. You can take the bounce out of the standing leg if you need a little more balance. You can just tap it, okay? Or you can bounce it, tap it. Good. Feeling that standing hip yet? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, hola. Shift it over. All right, find it. Press that energy down through your hip. We go in, out, in, out. That's it. Inner thighs, outer thighs. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go faster. Here we go. Boom, boom. This is the less coordinated side for me. I gotta really pay attention. We all have a strong leg and a fun leg, yeah? Good, give me 4 more. 4, almost time for that water break. 2, and 1, and good. Let it go. Awesome work. All right, on the break. If you feel inclined, I'd love to know who's here before we go into our next one. And drop me a comment in the chat. I think it's set for subscribers. That's not to penalize you, but I'd love for if you subscribed. Would love it, love it. All right, we've got a cool, just about 15 minutes left. Yeah, let's start. Step and tap, and step and tap. Okay, get to know the width of your rebounder. Moving your weight and transitioning is the way that we learn how to be a little more dynamic in our balance, yeah? All right, a little faster. 1, 2. All right, I always say this as we're working on the rebounder. You just need to pretend you're at a family wedding and that you're in the circle. The bride and the bridesmaids are in the middle and you're just like, yeah, this is so fun. That's all you're doing, okay? Don't think too much about it. Bad dancing on a rebounder at a family wedding. Somewhere in my brain it works, yeah? Good. For 4, 3, this same step, but tap it forward because we're gonna take this into, a bounce, yeah? But I wanna give you lots of options. Right now we're just moving around, keeping the body moving, keeping the circulation up. 4, 3, tap your heel. Pull your toes back. Good. Maybe you don't step as wide. Do what you can, yeah? Give me 8, 7, 6. Good. All right, wide stance. We're gonna kick your butt. Hamstring curl, yeah? Take the bounce out if it's too much for your balance. And I don't have a T-bar, but if you have a T-bar, you're always welcome to use it. And I'm sure you are. Good, give me 8 more. 8, 4, 3, wide marches. We go. Lift the knee, lift the knee. Okay, similar to our jog, we want to get that knee up. Maybe the belly button height at this point. Can you? See if you can. Good. Working those hips. The hips really transition upper and lower body, get that juice flowing. Good. Last one. All right. perfect timing. Let's come back to the center. We're hip width distance apart. We're gonna work on something called beats. Beats is when you land on 1.5 legs as opposed to 2 legs or 1 leg. So you got a little extra support here. You can always tap your beats. Tell me when they make leggings that don't fall down during rebounding, and I'll be the first customer. Hip width distance. We're gonna start with our basic bounce, okay? Right now, this is our health bounce, our closed chain bounce. Stay with this if it works for you, or pick it off the mat, go. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna count 1, 2, 3, and then on 4, we're gonna add a tap of the toe forward with the right foot. Looks like this, 1, 2, 3, tap, and then the left foot. And tap, and tap. 1, 2, 3, tap, tap. All right, if you've been watching, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yes. Strong legs. Even if you're jumping, you're pushing more down than up, yeah? Good. Give me 4 more. Yeah. Good. Breathe. And you add a heel now. 1, 2, 3, heel. 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 You got it. Good. Keep going. Building that endurance. Good. All right, 2 toe taps. 1, 2, 3, here's 1. Here's the other. 2 heel taps. Heel, and heel. And toe, and toe, and heel. Got it. And heel last time. And toe, and toe, and heel, and heel. Come back to center. Close the chain. Push it down. Good. Reach your arms out to the side. Circles. Just checking where our core is. Keeping that bounce going. Trying to maintain our relationship with the center of the mat. If you feel yourself drifting, check out. Are you in the middle of your mat? Good. Reverse your arm circles. Yes. All right. We got it. Now, turn your palms to face me. Bring it forward. Keep that bounce. We're gonna do a little challenge. Yes. Can you move your arms while you bounce your legs? I can't talk at the same time. Good. All right. Hold center with your center. Keep that little ball right in center. Open your arms out. Keep moving your arms. I know it's so silly, but wow, it does challenge you. Bring it back front. Hello. Woo. Hi, Tracy. I see you there. Open again. Welcome, welcome. Oh. Makes you feel a little off kilter. Forward. Good. And bring it down. Okay. We're gonna start closed chain. We're gonna start switching our toes, and we're gonna pick it up to a jump. We'll start with the slide, okay? It's gonna go slide and slide. We're just changing legs. Can you join me here? Good. All right, here we go. 4, 4. Very doable. You know we're gonna jump it, so you always have this option to come back to. Hold it. Yes. This is our precursor to scissors. All right, 2 counts. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. Good. Now I am leaning forward a little bit because we're moving faster. And if we want to go faster, we got to get lower. Slower is higher, faster is lower. Here we go. 2 and 2. Keep going. Wait for the transition. Good. All right. You can hear my slide. We're going to switch side to side, singles. Can you join me? It's like you're sitting in a little chair, just kicking your legs. Good. All right. Roll those shoulders down and back. Take your arms out. Keep sliding or bounce it. There's not too much difference. Just gotta pull down a little more, push down a little more. Good. All right. Stay here. Lift those arms. Challenge your heart. Come on. Good. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, tiptoe in the center. Good job. All right, we did a little bit of switching for our beats. We're gonna switch our heels. We're so close. Let's see. What is our next song? Our music. All right, grab a drink if you need to. Sometimes the music dips when we're streaming. I'm not sure why. What is it? Yeah, see, it's playing. Yeah, I really want to play. That works. There we go. All right. Thanks for your patience. This is live. Live. Alive. Yes, Splash. All right, I'm gonna get a quick drink. We're gonna go back to our heels. All right. Same slides. We'll pick it up. And then look at those old eyes. We are going to bring it all the way home with a little cardio pattern. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, switch. With the heel now. We just did the toe. Switch. And switch. The heel feels different to me somehow. That's okay. 2s, 1, 2, 1, 2. Slide them. The sliding is its own challenge for balance, but also just to move quick and close to the ground. Singles. You're sliding and switching. Yeah? Or, if you're ready, we take those arms out to a T and add the bounce. Less noise, just switch. Good. You got it. For 4, 3. Now listen, we're gonna take it into a low jog or high if you're ready. Go. Woo. You got it. All right, the rest, the next minute or so, follow the leader. Up next is health bounce or basic bounce. Let's go, 2 feet. You got it. Get your groove. Push down into those bungees. Our next is a rebound or jumping jack with arms to the chest. Here we go. I know. You've got this. Less than a minute, okay? Stay with me. For 4, 3, we stay out wide right now. Bounce down. Good. For 8, 7. Good. 4, 3. Jump back in. Here we go. Basic. All right. We're gonna finish switching our toes, switching our heels. We go. You got this. So put the dancey song at the end so we can work it. Go 8, 4, 3, 2, to the heels. Go. Yes. Excellent. Go 8, 7, 6. Let's finish strong. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. Side to side. All right. We're gonna take it down a little. We got our cardio. Did we? We did. We got our lymph support. We're gonna move into cooling down, and then we are going to get ready stretch, okay? We're gonna go step, tap, 2 steps back, left side, step, tap, 2 steps back. Good. Just looking at your comments. Thanks for being here. It does make a difference when I see who's commenting. All right, if this is cool for you, try a little step to the knee, little momentary balance, okay? If you have a smaller rebounder, just take smaller steps. Super simple. Don't forget to pull down. All right, so we've got this slow beat and you can totally stay with this. 1, knee 2, step 3, step 4, 1, knee 2. Keep that in your head, okay? Or we can start to go faster with a little bounce. We're not really picking up the cardio. We're just giving ourselves one more chance to move in a different way, yeah? You got it. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wide stance. All right, bounce down. Just your health bounce. Good job. Take a minute to align your spine. If your hips are way behind you, just press them forward to open them. Bring them right underneath. Roll those shoulders nice and tall in your torso. Lift your arms all the way overhead. Big breath in. Press them down. Check in with your heels. Are they grounded? Do it again. Big breath. As much as you can, as much as you need. Press. Good. We're gonna do one more. Arms up overhead. Stay here. Press your right arm down. Big stretch over to the side. You can take the bounce out of it now. I forgot to take it out of it a minute ago. I don't like to stretch and bounce at the same time. Brings me back to the Jane Fonda workouts, which are not bad by any means, but we now know pulsing is not the best thing for us during a stretch. Sometimes it can help. All right, come on up. We're grounded, arms out to a T. Keep your eyes focused on me. Rotate your spine over to the side. Hips stay front. Come back to center. We want to squeeze out every last moment of the spine. Every last little juicy moment. If you can, take your head with you. If not, stay focused forward. Go as far as you can. All the way through center. Over to the other side. Good. Come back to the middle. Lower your arms down carefully. Step off your rebounder. All right. Let's pick that rebounder up again if you can, or go to your couch or your counter. We're gonna go ahead and step back into that calf stretch. I encourage you, there's a couple of classes, foot health classes on my channel. I really encourage you to stretch. Sometimes it doesn't feel like you need to after you're rebounding because you're so warm, but your calf muscles and foot muscles, they're working differently and more intensely than they do during the day. Shift your weight forward, put the top of your foot down, and then just take a little bend. See if you can stretch out the top of your arch. This can cramp people's feet, so if it does, just kick it back a little bit. Good, and then we'll switch sides. Come into your little calf stretch. You can hold any of these longer, of course. And you can take, there's Recovery Reset is the name of the playlist and the class. There's lots of different hip and spine and mind. Let's go to the other side, just a little bend. And don't discount the benefit of attending to your mind on this day, January 94th. Go ahead and bring yourself up into a quad stretch. If you're unable to get your leg back behind you, you can take a little lunge and tuck. Lunge and tuck. Okay? Good. Oh, yay. I'm happy you like the playlist, Tracy. Definitely working hard on getting some new playlists up every week. If you liked class today, let's go to the other side. I want to encourage you to come and take class on Thursday. Yeah. On Thursday is our week 3 of step aerobics. Basic beginner step aerobics. It's fun, it's simple, it's very functional in that we're working a lot on foot mechanics and things like that before we get going. So if you've never done step aerobics, or it's been a couple decades since you have, I got you. There are like a lot of awesome folks who are doing step aerobics at a very athletic level. Step on your left, take your right behind, big stretch over to the rebounder. This is definitely athletic, but it's just at a little bit more of an accessible level for those of you who need that level. If you like this stretch and you want more, you can reach to your rebounder. I'm pushing with my top hand and reaching around. Good. Take yourself up. I'm just gonna switch so I don't face the wall. Bring it back. Big stretch. All right, so I've encouraged you to like, comment, subscribe. I think those are all the obligatory YouTube things. This is an unpaid platform, meaning I am unpaid and it's free for you. So your likes and your comments, they mean the world to me. They help me keep going here and bringing some good movement to all of you. So I appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope to see you on Thursday. Take good care of yourself. If somehow today was your first rebounding class, know that the level was a little bit more moderate to intense. So if it didn't feel great for you, there are definitely more beginner options for you out there. Don't let yourself be deterred. Always stay close to the mat versus bouncing as high as you can on your first go round so your body has a chance to adjust. And big love to all of you. Have a good rest of your week.